very warm welcome to News and Flash column of 24th July 2021. It is presented to you by Laws Eco. My name is Ankita Parida. Now let's proceed with this session. Our first news item is about a beautiful technology that is about a super absorbent cotton which has been developed by Bark, that is the Bhabha Atomic Center scientist. So they have developed a technology to tackle the oil spill problem on the oceans of the world. And this cotton they have developed is a super absorbent cotton which is highly efficient and highly hydrophobic, that is water disliking. At the same time, it is super oleophilic, that is oil liking. So therefore, it can absorb more of oil and less of water. Based on this technology, it can pick up to a minimum of 1.5 kg of oil from water media, which can be collected by simple squeezing or compression from the super absorbent cotton. The cotton is biodegradable and can be used up to 10 to 100 times. The cotton can be deployed to remove toxin organic liquids such as benzene, toluene, ethylene benzene, chloroform, dichloromethane, and many other from the industrial waste as well as from municipal water waste. Moving to the next news item, it is about soil testing labs. So, the government of India has progressed a lot in providing mobile labs for soil testing. Since 2015, based on the demand of the states, 107 mobile labs has been set under soil health management program. In total, 11,531 labs have been set up, including 491 static labs and 107 mobile labs and 8,881 mini labs and 2,122 village level labs. So basically what these labs do, they go to your place, your farm, and test the soil and check its ingredients and the nutrients present in the soil, and they recommend what kind of fertilizers or organic compost or what kind of treatment is needed for your soil. Government has been implementing soil health card scheme since 2015 to provide soil test based fertilizer using recommendation periodically to the farmers in the country. So these labs, after testing your soil, provide you a soil health card, and on this soil health card composes of the information about your land, and they recommend you about the necessities of your land precisely in the soil health card. The Indian Council of Agriculture Research imparts training, organizes frontline demonstration to educate farmers on this aspect. Moving to the next news item, we talk about mental health issues and also the suicide phenomena which is going on in the um, prisons of India, and to prevent this, how a gatekeeper model has been recommended. So, to prevent suicide triggered by mental health issues in prisons across the country, the National Institute of Mental Health and Neuroscience, NIMANS, Bangalore, has recommended the gatekeeper model where selected inmates trained to identify prisoners at risk of suicide would refer them to treatment or supportive service. NIMANS, please note that, is a very great institute for mental health, and it is an institute of national importance, and it has issued a set of guidelines on the management of mental health issues of prisoners and prison staff. The advisory said the concept of buddy system, that is social support through trained prisoners like called buddies or listeners, would be done through this model, and it was found to have a good impact on the well-being of suicidal prisoners. Periodic telephone conversation with friends and family would also foster support. Moving to the next news item, it's about the rental scheme for farm tools, and Rajasthan has made this free rental scheme a success. A scheme was launched by Rajasthan government for providing agricultural equipments including tractors and seed sowing machines rent free to small and marginal farmers has turned out to be successful. So these kind of equipments like tractors and seed sowing machines, these are very costly for a small and marginal farmers to afford, and based on that they are sometimes not able to take the facilities of which these equipments give them. Therefore the government had taken up this initiative to give rent free access to all these kind of big equipments, and this has turned up to a success now. Since June this year, 65,915 hours of operation were recorded on the agriculture field, measuring 40,578 acres, giving relief to the needy farmers with small land holdings. Over 27,300 farmers across the state had benefited from the scheme, with 1.03 lakh hours of operation during COVID-19 pandemic between April and July last year. The free rental scheme has been launched for the farmers who own up to 2.5 acres of land. Moving to the next news item, it is about the rare disease policy. So, the National Policy for Rare Disease 2021 has been finalized and put in public domain. The policy aims to lowering the incidence and prevalence of rare disease based on integrated and comprehensive preventive strategy encompassing awareness generation, prenatal, postnatal, preconception, and post-conception screening, counseling programs to prevent birth of children with rare diseases, and within the constraint of resources and competing healthcare priorities, enabling access to affordable healthcare to the patients of rare disease. So, the National Policy for Rare Disease 2021 provides for National Consortium for Research and Development on the therapeutics for rare diseases with an expanded mandate to include research and development, technology transfer, and indigenation of therapeutic of rare diseases. It will be conveyed by Department of Health Research with ICMR as a member. So this is all for today. If you like our video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.